Sunday, April the 21st, 2024. About ready to show you my new motorcycle. Let's take a look. Alright guys, here's what we got. We have a 2013 Road King. This one came with the 103 and a 6-speed transmission, of course. Already has a few things. It's got Avon grips on it. And this was a classic. But you'll notice it has hard bags. The guy had put some hard bags on here.
3 words. Fabulous.
They hadn't been painted yet. And that's fine. You'll see a little piece of tape right here. That was my ingenuity.
You might be a redneck.
I've been riding it around, and every time I would, my bag would almost fall out. This bolt would back out and fall out. I'm really not sure what's causing it. But I went ahead. Let's see. Where did I put them? This is my chainsaw that's going to kill me one day. You notice at throat level. Just got a new chain for it. Let me see. I brought some new fasteners. These are what I had on my old bike, but I never was crazy about them. It didn't take much for them to pop loose. But I think maybe something had gotten loose in this little spring back here. So I got all new springs and fasteners, so I'm going to put these on, and I'll let you know if it fixes the problem. The duct tape actually worked. It even came with the liner and all. I haven't put it in yet. He just had it sitting in here and still have the manual down there.
Hate it.
Also came with the rear seat. It's removable, plus the luggage rack. I saw in the ad before I bought it that this blue, when it's indoors, is not being done justice to, and that's a fact.
Do you see the light? What light? Have you seen the light?
There's so much metallic in that it looks like a light goes on when you walk outside. It's amazing the color of it. Inside it's kind of just a dull blue. But outside is something special. I really like the color of it. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I had a 2014 Street Glide special.
But first, let me take a selfie.
And I loved that bike. I rode it to pieces. The truth is, though, before I had that, I had a 2008 Yamaha V-Star.
First, let me take a selfie.
I guess it was the classic also. It had the soft bags, just like this one would have had when it was new. I loved that V-Star. I put countless miles on it, and it was a great bike. There was only a few problems. One, it was a 5-speed, and the tank was too small. And it's like, man, at the end I was only getting about 100 miles on it before I was running on reserve. So, and it didn't have a fuel gauge. I can't stand not knowing that, even knowing I could set the odometer, but this way it's just so much better. This does have the fuel gauge. It has the manual in here, and then inside here, when you turn it on, it has the countdown to empty. The bike itself, I don't remember right offhand, but I think it's like 6,000 miles. No, I take that back, 10,000 miles on it. So it's basically brand new. And pretty much everything he put on, I love. This bag is fantastic. It's a great place to throw my cell phone right now because I don't have any kind of holder. The seat, I really don't know. It doesn't. I haven't really ever ridden a Road King before. I don't know if their seat is shorter than my old bike, or is it seems like I'm sitting way farther up. And this guy may have put a new seat on it. It's a Harley Davidson seat. So I'm not really sure. So I'll probably change out the seat. But that leads me to the next thing I just bought. And it just came in yesterday. I bought highway pegs. Got the Kuriak, and again, just like I had on my other bike. You know, I'm 6'5", and I've always ridden with my feet on the highway pegs. I don't care if it's around town. When I pick the bike up, as soon as I take off, my feet go on the pegs. I ride almost 95% with my feet on the highway pegs. It gives me room to stretch out. But the bad thing about it was that might be why the seat feels close to me, because with my feet out there, I can push back a little bit. So I'm fixing to put those on, and then I'll find out if that's what the problem was or not. If not, I'm going to replace the seat. A bunch of companies make an extended seat that brings us back about 2 inches back, which would be more than enough. But I have to admit, I really loved my V-Star. And not just because it was a Yamaha, but it was because of I love the windshield. I know most everybody hates the windshields on these Road Kings, but I love it. And I do a lot of highway riding, so it's going to be staying. I'm definitely going with 8 hangers on it. Always wanted a pair, and I'm going to try them out. I'm just trying to decide now between 18 and 20 inch. I don't know. But anyhow, I'll do a bigger review on this bike once I get it out in the sun. It's kind of cold today. I know it's kind of hard to believe, late in April, Mississippi, but it's pretty chilly out here. Yeah, and I know, not up north chilly, but the south chilly. I think it's around 58 degrees outside for some unknown reason. It's been hitting in the 80s. But anyhow, let me get started to work on this, and I'll get back with y'all. Alright guys, I've had the bike a couple of weeks now. I've only had a couple of issues with it. I got a few things I'm going to be changing pretty quick. But the first was I had a ticking in the front, and it sounded like an exhaust leak. And sure enough, when I checked it, the bolts were loose. Pretty common in a Harley Davidson. Let me tighten these up real quick. That was actually real loose. Alright guys, you just have to trust me. I had to get a wrench on the second one, and it was definitely taking both hands. See, kind of odd angle, but it was definitely loose too. So I got a feeling I fixed my exhaust tick. What it is, this bike, the way I understand it, it's the stock pipes coming out of here, and then they changed the, I guess you call it the baffles, to some Cobra pipes. I really like them. Well, they sound good, except for the ticking noise. But I think we got that fixed now. Alright, let me show you the next problem I had with the bike. Alright guys, that was quick and easy. These are screw-on, where the other was a quick disconnect. But I think this will solve my problem. Because the other one, like I said, this one back here, I could ride 15 miles and it would fall off. And my bag was flopping around, so these have a long screw.
That's what she said.
I And yeah, you can't take them off in seconds, but it takes a very short period of time. But anyhow, I think that'll solve this problem. The bungee cords are from where I was carrying packages to the post office, of course. All right, let me get the other side done real quick. Just so you'll know, these are quick disconnect. You just turn them like that and they're ready to come out. But I don't know why, that one just kept shaking loose. And I've just been using a pair of needle nose to pull these clips off of the old ones. I'm just sticking a new one on just like that. And that's about all there is to it. We got one on this side. Let me get this one changed out and I'll show you the finished project. Ta-da! I think that's going to hold up much better. And I just found the tag cover in here. I knew he had one. I'll have to put this on a little bit later. I want to get to the foot pegs right now. Well, I got them on. It's only a few bolts to put them on, but it's a pain to get them adjusted right. And yeah, I've got them pretty close now, so I'll carry my tools with me the next time I take a ride and adjust them up. But I like the way this is fitting because I can fold these up right here and they kind of disappear. Definitely like the looks of these. Like I said, it'll take some more adjustment. Alright, I'll get back to y'all.